it's Joe Trizila with another cup of Joe with Joe. Well, as you can tell, I'm filming yet again from my home office. We are now on our 100th and something day of working from home. I am so ready to get back to our collaborative space and create with my colleagues and get out of this house. Nonetheless, I hope you have stayed healthy and relatively sane during this crazy, crazy time. We have a fun episode today, so sit back, grab a cup of Joe, and let's start talking about PR. Anyone who knows me knows that I love music, all types. Classical to Broadway, contemporary to classic rock, rap to country. Take me to a concert and I am a happy girl. The other day I got to thinking about one-hit wonders. You know, the types of musicians who hang all their glory on that one hit. We all know the songs, but it's very doubtful any of us know who to credit for them. Again, they're one-hit wonders. The 70s had a ton of them. In 1974, there was Hooked on a Feeling. In 1976, Play That Funky Music. Oh, in 1979, MTV aired the first music video, Video Killed the Radio Star. And if you're a child of the 80s, you remember the 1981 hit, Mickey. You remember, oh, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind, oh, Mickey. I'm not a singer. And in 1982, It's Raining Men was all over the airwaves. In 95 was one of my very favorite songs, Breakfast at Tiffany's. And do you remember in 2003, Stacy's Mom? It debuted on the Billboard Hot 100 and supermodel Rachel Hunter played Stacy's mom. It's a bit reminiscent of Simon and Garfunkel's Mrs. Robinson. It was super fun. In 2006, thanks to Grey's Anatomy, the song Chasing Cars hit the charts. And then one of my favorite anthem songs of all time debuted in 2015, Fight Song. Gosh, I could go on and on. You know, the more I think about it, they should make one of those classic info commercials, you know, where they package a ton of random songs put them onto multiple CDs and then air them on a commercial at 1 o'clock in the morning and then try to get you to pay some ridiculous price, of course broken into 4 easy payments. I admit that sometimes I go down rabbit holes and I see shiny objects, and I think I may have just gone down one just now. Sorry about that. I know what you're probably thinking. What in the world does one-hit wonders have to do with anything related to public relations? Well, not much, but wasn't it cool to go down memory lane? Kidding, kind of. Actually, what got me thinking about this comparison was when I was trying to find a good example of how to describe a company who only focuses on a single PR tactic. Get it? One-hit wonders, single PR tactic plans? Yeah, that's how my brain works. Let's back up for a second. As you know, I'm a big fan of Gini Deidrick, the creator of Spin Sucks. I've been known to call her my best friend, even though we've never even met and she doesn't have a clue I exist. But seriously, I absorb every single thing she produces, and boy does that woman produce a lot of content. In 2013, she crafted the PESO model for PR. The PESO model is basically a combination of paid media, earned media, shared media, and owned media. You can see on the graphic that Jenny created that they all work together. Since 2014, the integrated PESO model has been TrizCom PR's modus operandi. This model is how we provide value to our partners. It's how we measure our real impact. It's how we prove our return on investment. This model is what transforms clients into partners. An easy way to visualize the PESO model working together is to think of it as a stool. Each leg is a component of the PESO model. It's really hard to sit on a 3-legged stool, harder to sit on a 2-legged stool, and a 1-legged stool is the hardest of all to sit on. But then why do so many brands and agencies only focus on one piece of the PESO model? Media relations, also known as earned media. That 1-legged stool has absolutely no longevity and will eventually topple over. When you only focus on earned media, you are putting a lot of eggs into one basket. Where's the ROI? Value. How will it sustain? How will you measure success? By the outlet's aggregate readership? Or believe it or not, there's still some that still measure the ad equivalency value, even though that figure has long been proven to be unreliable and completely artificial. Case in point, many years ago, before our firm adopted the PESO model, we worked with a partner who had a very complicated and complex service. Their service was very niche, very difficult to explain, and to boot, there were a lot of competitors in this space, and they weren't in the top 5. This particular partner only wanted us to focus on media relations, earned media. They wanted their company's name everywhere. They didn't care about links or anchor text or keywords. They just wanted their name to be mentioned in prominent outlets and feature stories placed in key trade publications. They didn't care about website referrals or social media reshares. They just wanted articles from recognizable outlets so that their salespeople could use the tear sheets on sales calls. They didn't care about organic SEO or keywords or domain authority, nor did they care about organic search. They would rather have all their stories in print versus online. I know, right? The CEO wanted articles with his picture in it so that they could hang them on the company's lobby wall. They simply did not believe that PR could generate qualified leads and contribute to sales. Their words, not mine. We landed this partner some sweet placements, and I mean really sweet placements. One of the final placements we secured for them was the cover of a leading industry trade magazine read by almost their entire primary audience. The cover! Do you know how hard that is to get? Hard. The following month after this partner's cover story published, our 12-month engagement was complete, and guess what? You know it, our contract was not renewed. It was not renewed because this partner could not find the value or the return of their investment. It produced 0 ROI. It was a one-legged stool and it finally toppled over, cover story and all. It's really hard to stand on a stool whose foundation is just one leg, or to bring it full circle, when a rock star only produces one hit song and nothing else. It's kind of hard to remember who to attribute the song to. There is simple 0 authority. So if you're looking for a PR team that will create and execute an integrated communications plan that will help with all the things our former partner did not want, give us a shout. We're pretty darn good at it. And I can promise you that if you allow us to partner with you and implement the PESO model, our relationship will be a lot longer than 12 months. And your key audiences will view you, your brand, and your stakeholders not as one-hit wonders, but rather as leading expert authorities. If you have a question or want to talk about something, give me a shout, even if it's just to reminisce on your favorite one-hit wonder. I love hearing from you. Let's grab a cup of coffee, or should I say let's grab a cup of Joe and have a Zoom chat. Please message me with any topics that are interesting or that you want me to talk about. I love to hear from you. And finally, please take a minute to subscribe to our channel and share on your social media pages. Until the next cup of Joe with Joe, thanks for your time.